Three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. All right. Did you start already? All right, looks like we're live here, folks. We're on the live stream. We're going to take a couple minutes here in just a few to get on the air. We have a little trouble there back at the radio station, so we'll take a break whenever I know that Zach's ready to go back in the studio. But we're going to get your starting lineups here while we're on the live stream here this afternoon. Welcome to Field Kinley as we bring you the big broadcast tonight, brought to you by the Sonic Drive-In here on Z95.3. So, as we're underway here, Rachel Jackets being started off for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes a senior to the floor for the Lady NATOs. Our Lady Blue Comets are 8-7 on the year. Sit at 6-2 in the SEK, and definitely want to keep that here. Got to get a win here tonight. As down 1-13 on the year is the Lady NATOs. As Spears being introduced after introduction of KB3. So can't take your foot off the gas here for the Lady Blue Comets. You know, they got to keep going here, and even though it may be not the best year here for Lady Tornadoes of Coffeyville, they're not going to give you anything here tonight. You got to get it going. You got to get it going early, and you got to keep it going throughout this ball game. As Flanders checks into the ball game now for Coffeyville. Here comes number 32, Molly Rollins to the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. And number 22 is be Malsby on the floor. And it will be number 42, Tia Ostner for the Lady Blue Comets. Your starting five here this evening. All right, as we are live on the live stream. Okay, I'm going to take 1 second here, folks, and I'm going to call the studio, and we'll be good to go with that. All right, so give me 1 second here on the live stream. We'll be ready here. I'm going to call. All right, folks, as we have the Lady Blue Comets in the huddle and Coffeyville in the huddle here on the other side. We're just about set and ready to go, and we'll get a call in here to Zach on Z95.3, and we're ready to go on the radio station as well. As Jaylen's up here in the Crow's Nest with us to call this ball game. She'll be on your CHS Blue Comets. All right, hey, Zach, back in the studio, man. Go ahead and play that opener, man, and then just turn me on. I'm talking over the live stream, so we're good to go, brother. So play that opener, and let's get it rocking. Underway. Alrighty, folks, we're setting ready to go both on the live stream and on the Z95.3, and a nice drive to start here in the first possession as Tia Ulster takes it through the lane, and it gets the first bucket for the Lady Blue Comets. All right, it is Coffeyville basketball. Lady Blue Comets have been really working on this tight man-to-man defense here, half-court press defense last few games, and they're on it right now. That one's going to go out of bounds. They're going to say it goes off of Shayna Bogle, and it'll be out of bounds here to Coffeyville. All right, welcome in here on Z95.3 on your Saturday afternoon here live on the live stream CHS Blue Comets. As we're getting this game down. Nice move down underneath there, and a turnaround jumper from Malsby as she takes it in and scores. Here comes Shayna Bogle back up the floor, and she'll drop it off here. Lady Blue Comets go right to left on your radio dial. Here's Tia Austin working from the left wing, now kicking it out to Bogle to the right side. All the way back out, Rachel Jacket out on top. They'll leave Bogle alone. She'll drive the right side of the lane and take it down in. Nice job there, weaving through the lane. To the right side of the lane there is Shayna Bogle, and it'll be a 4-0 start here for the Lady Blue Comets. And there's a steal by Rachel Jacket, and Rachel gonna take it right to the rack, and she's gonna get a blocking foul from Senior, who stands in there to take that one. That'll put Rachel Jacket at the line. Rachel will go in line. The shot didn't go down. And we got a little issue here looking at the camera, or with our camera check, being able to see the scoreboard for the time, folks. So I'll do my best here. It's 4-2, 6:49 to go in the first, as Jacket at the line and misses the first one. All right, Rachel stands in. Trying to get a lead, becomes a 3-point lead here as Jacket's second shot on the way is good. So Rachel. And here's now a full court press by the Lady Blue Comets, and they'll get it here to Flanders. Flanders across the right side of the line. She'll lose a handle on the basketball. It's on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow. Looks like it's going to go to, I can't tell by the scoreboard, folks. It's going to be Coffeyville basketball on the possession arrow. So an inbound comes to Spear. Spear sends it over to Peak, who's in the ball game. Try to put up the shot there, won't go. Alster comes out with the rebound. Here comes the Lady Blue Comets getting up ahead. Jacket on the right side, puts up the shot. Oh, and it toilet bowls home. It hit every part of the rim. Rolls in for Rachel Jacket. Nice job on the shot there. T. Alster getting the rebound. And then pushes it up the floor with the assist. She'll get that one. Now we're going to get a double dribble there on Coffeyville. And an out-of-bounds play coming for the Lady Blue Comets. For the bench. Another good note here I got to see today. I was watching the JV girls. Went down to talk to Coach Bogle a little bit and see the girls before the ball game. And saw Kylie Smoot back on the floor for the Lady Blue Comets. That's a welcome sight here for Coach Fox and Coach Bogle, I'm sure. Here's Monroe with it here on the left side on the wing. Babcock goes around the defense. Now drop it off to Alster. Alster drives the lane and takes it right to the rack and scores. Tia Alster. Makes it a 9-2 ball game here. Lady Blue Comets at the lead. That was going to get tipped there by Babcock. Alster picks up the loose ball. Tia in the lane to the left side, takes it up and scores. 6 quick points here for Tia Alster. And the Lady Blue Comets says Coach Gulick is going to call a timeout, and we got a full timeout on the floor. 5:51 to go here in this first quarter. Lady Blue Comets jump out to an 11-2 lead. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be right back. C95.3. All right, back here we had a inbound play, and it gets out of bounds, and it stays Blue Comet basketball after the timeout. They get it in here to Alster. Alster dropping it out here, right wing, Monroe for three, from the rim, no good. And a rebound there by Senior. And she'll get it up ahead here, as that is Mosby. Got away with a walk there, it looks like. Spear now back with it, and there's a steal by Rachel Jacket. Her second, she's going to go to the left side of the lane. She's going to be fouled by Spear on the way in. First one by Spear, second one on the team. Rachel Jacket should go to the line here where she's 1 for 2. All they're going to say on the floor. Looks like she was getting ready to shoot that one. And they're going to call it on the floor. So Coons checks into the ball game here for Coffeyville as Babcock looks to get it in. Down here in the corner, finds Monroe here on the left side. Rollins driving it down in the lane. Kicking it over to the right side in the corner to Jacket. Jacket back to Bogle. Bogle will now take it from the wing inside the lane amongst all the trees. Takes it up, and she's going to be fouled on the way in. There you go. Shayna taking it right up in there in the middle. Gets quadruple teamed, throws the shot up, and gets fouled. That's what you got to do against the taller teams, even when it comes to Fort Scott, even to Lebec County. That's what you got to do. You got to take it in there and make them foul you. So going to the line here after the foul by Peck. Her second. Shayna Bogle at the line. She misses the first. 11-2. As Taylor Thompson gets ready to check into the game here for Bogle on the second shot. So second one on the way here. And Bogle misses the second, and it is a rebound there by Malsby. So Blue Counts lead at 11-2 as we get down to about 5 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Dropping off here to Signori on the right side. Best swinging back around to Coons. Coons, Malsby. Malsby Trying to take it along the left side of the lane. Down in at the rack. Throws up the shot high off the glass. Can't get it to go. Alster hits it last and out of bounds. And it will be Coffeyville basketball. Coon's going to bring it in here as Bogle now will check out for Taylor Thompson. On the inbound here, knocked away by Coffeyville. That's going to be a foul. It's like on the Lady Blue Comets there underneath. Somebody hit the deck down there. And it will be an out-of-bounds play. That's the first one there on Rachel Jacket. She'll pick up her first against the Lady Blue Comets. Coon's ready to bring it in here underneath the rack. She'll have, looks like Brittany Angleton in the ballgame too. She'll have her on the inbound. Get it out here along to Peck. Peck is a short jump shot. Can't get it to go. And a rebound comes out by Jacket. Here come the Lady Blue Comets. Push up the floor. Thompson finds Babcock here on the left wing. Babcock back across to the right side. Jacket. Now here to Angleton. Angleton back to Babcock. Babcock in the lane. She's going to try to find her, and they're going to call a double dribble on Babcock. Okie dokie. So Blue Comets turn it over. Ready to check in the ballgame is going to be Stout. She'll check in here for Coffeyville. She'll come in for Peck for Coach Gullick's squad. And an out-of-bounds play here for Senior. Lady Blue Comets back on that full-court press. Senior looking to get it in front of Taylor Thompson. Long inbound and Jacket right there for the steal. Her third. Jacket's going to kick it here to Thompson to the left. Thompson in the lane at the free throw line now finds Alster. Beautiful pass. That one got partially blocked. Tia gets her own rebound, puts it right back up and scores. That's a beautiful pass there by Taylor Thompson to Alster. And Alster misses the first one, but her own rebound puts it right back up 13-2. Out the floor now comes Spear. Spear right in the lane, stopping and popping off the glass. Can't get that one to go. And nice save there by Jacket. She'll kick it back in, and it'll be the rebound to Babcock. KB brings it up the floor, now pulls it up across the timeline. Drop off to Angleton. Angleton sees, or I should say Thompson to Angleton. Angleton covered from the left side along the baseline. She's going to be fouled on the way in and hit to the line. That'll be the 14th foul here on Coffeyville. And I'm going to call that one on Malsby, her first, and that'll put Angleton at the line. And Brittany goes home. And we're going to get Senior out of the ball game, and checking back in here is going to be Flanders for the Lady Nados. And Angleton at the line on the back half, and it is, this one no good down on that one. So on the rebound here by Flanders, she'll push up the floor here to the right side. Now kick it back out to Coons, and they'll swing it back over. Nice job there by Shayna Bogle. Got a hand on it, knocked it away. Out of bounds, it stays with Coffeyville. Still just under 4 minutes to go here. 14-2 Lady Blue Comets in this first quarter. And it'll be Coons on the inbound at the top of the Lady Blue Comet bench. Looking to get it in here. Now they'll fire it in. That one will go off of the hands there of Malsby, but it'll bounce right into Flanders' hands. Now they'll kick it back down here in the corner. Here's a Flanders for, I thought she was going to try that three down there in the corner, but nope. Pulls it back out, finds Spears. Spears, they work along that left side. Back out here to Malsby. Malsby working with Maddie Craner, who's in the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. A nice save there by Tornadoes. Coming out there with it is going to be Malsby. She'll set it back up out here to Spear. Spear trying to work along the left side. Takes it down in, finds the corner. Coons. Coons bringing from the corner back out on top to Flanders. Flanders now back over to Spear here to the right wing. Get it underneath. Flanders. Turnaround shot. Can't get it to go. There's Craner with the rebound. And Maddie going to get it up ahead here to Bogle. Bogle. Across the timeline. Down to 3:10 to go. Bogle in the lane. Now he gets popped up in the air. And coming down with it is Malsby. So she'll bring it over to the left side now. Pull it up here, find Spear. Spear working against Bogle out of time. Now the Blue Comets switch to man-to-man defense. Now underneath finds Stout. Stout. Coons. Coons stopping and popping from the right wing. It's a three ball, will not go. Rebound comes out there by Taylor. And back on the floor now, coming to Lady Blue Comets. They're going to find Angleton. Way up the floor here is Taylor. Trying to make that pass from the half court. She gets taken out. She'll be fouled. And that'll be the 15th foul here on Coffeyville. And that's going to be the second one there on Malsby. And she will check out here for Peck back into the ball game. Out of bounds play here, top of the Lady NATO bench here for the Blue Comets. They'll get it in here to Bogle. Bogle, Angleton working the reeve out on top of the arc here. Now to Thompson. Thompson finding Rollins. Rollins trying to drive down this side. Now pulls it back out. Bogle, top of the key. Down in the middle. Bogle trying to find Craner. That one gets bounced around. And it'll be Peck coming out of there with the steal for the Lady NATO. She'll drop it off here to Spear, who will bring it across the timeline with 2.5 to go here in this first quarter. 14-2, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Send over to the right side. You got Flanders. Flanders working against Thompson. Now sends it back over here to Spear on the right side. Getting underneath here to Peck. Peck trying to back her down. And Peck's going to get called with a walk. Good call by the ref. Nice try there by Peck trying to back down Rollins there and Craner. But Peck going to walk with it. Turn it back over to the Lady Blue Comets. 2:13 to play here in the first quarter. And Blue Comets up 14-2. Over to Thompson here to the left side. Taylor trying to drive the lane. Now pulls up her dribble kick back out. Rollins to the right side. Now she'll drive in. Bounce pass back out to Bogle. Bogle. Angleton. Now to Rollins. Now they're going to call Molly Rollins with the walk from that right wing. And it just seems like they got to call that once in the game or something like that. I don't know. I hope he got it out of his system there. Didn't look like too much of a walk to me, but of course I'm way up here in the crow's nest too. 1:55 to go here in the first. Still some pressure by the Lady Blue Comets. Now back off here. Spear gets it across the line over to the left side, trying to take it down in the corner. She gets a double team. Back out. That one gets tipped away. And there's Coons. And Bogle trying to grab it. Is going to say jump ball. Possession arrow will go to the Lady Blue Comets. With 1:45 to go. Blue Comets up by 12 here, but haven't had a bucket in about 2 minutes as Babcock comes back in here for Angleton. And it has become a basketball on the inbound to Bogle. She'll bring it across the line here, working against Flanders. Now over to Babcock here to the left. KB. Rollins all the way back across the Bogle to the right. Bogle drives down underneath at the baseline. A nice little reverse layup. What a shot by Shayla Bogle. The reverse layup underneath. And nice play there by Shayla. 16-2, 1:24 to go here in this first. As Coons has it here out on top, sends it over to Spear. She'll launch the three from the right corner. It is no good. Bounce around. There's Craner getting another rebound. And she'll drop it off here to Bogle. And Thompson now puts it up across the floor. Now in the lane, back out to Babcock. Babcock to Bogle. Bogle in the lane, put it up. And cannot get it to go. Nice try there. Rebound by Peck. Sends it back out to Flanders. She'll push it up across the line. We get under a minute to go. All the way down in the corner to the left. Nice job there. Craner almost gets a steal, but it goes into the hands of Coons. And there's Babcock. She'll reach in there and get a steal for the Lady Blue Comets. She'll push it up across the floor. Going to find Rollins open underneath, over to the right side of the rack. Puts it up and scores. Moreau gets her first bucket of the ball game, and that's from the assist by KB. Down to 35 seconds to go here. As Coffeyville pushes it across the line, back out to Spear. Top of the key now over to Stout dropping it off to Spear. Nice drive down in from the right side of the lane. Can't get it to go. Bouncing around, and that's out of bounds. And I'm going to say Coffeyville basketball with 22 seconds to go here in this first quarter. Rachel Jackett back into the ball game here for Taylor Thompson and Coach Fox's squad. Out of bounds play for Lady Nados. They'll get it into Spear in the corner on the left side. She'll catch and launch. Cannot get it to go. Rebound by Jackett. And here come the Lady Blue Comets. That one's going to get knocked away. And that's Jackett picking it up. They'll try to get it down into Craner. Craner tries to take it up and shoots right there to the right side of the rim. And it looks like Coons is going to get a hand on her. And it'll be the first one on her, putting Maddie Craner at the line for the Lady Blue Comets. Still 10.5 to go here. Sixth team foul. That's the first one there on Coons as Craner goes to the line. And up and good for Maddie. Trying to make it a 20-2 lead here before the end of this first quarter. Maddie Craner steps right back up for the second shot, and it is good. Maddie C makes it a 20-2 ball game. She'll come down the floor. She'll make a steal here on the other end. Trying to push it back up the floor now quickly here. Get one more shot. Maddie put up the shot. It won't go. And it'll be a 20-2 ball game. The Lady Blue Comets on top here at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be right back. Z95.3. One-minute break. I work it. I work it. All righty, we're back here, so we get ready to go for the second quarter. And the Lady Blue Comets lead it by a score of 20-2 right here at the end of the first. And it will be Coffeyville basketball as we start to the second quarter here. And it will be Spear bringing it across the timeline. She'll send it down here to the right side, finding Flanders. Flanders will launch for the three. That'll go off the rim, won't go. Bogle right there for the rebound for the Lady Blue Comets. Back on the floor now comes Bogle. She'll push it right up to the middle of the floor. Bounce pass to Alster. A nice job. And Tia will get the hoop and the harm. Beautiful pass by Bogle. Alster right there. She'll grab it, put it in. And she'll get fouled and head to the line. 3-point play here. That's going to be on Flanders, her first. 7th team foul on the Lady NATOs here as Alster makes it a 3-point play for the Lady Blue Comets. So Tia already with 11 points in the ball game and 3 rebounds, 1 assist and 1 steal. Now makes it a 23-2 ball game, and here's a senior. She'll send it back to Flanders. Flanders, middle of the floor, now up underneath. And they're going to find Peck. Peck is going to get called for the walk. And it's a turnover back to the Lady Blue Comets. So the Blue Comets will bring it back up to the floor. It'll be Shayla Bogle. Coming across the timeline now all the way to the right side. It's kicking it back out to Rollins. Rollins finds Babcock top of the key. Now Babcock driving the right side of the lane. Puts up the short range jumper in the lane, and it's good. KB gets her first points of the ball game. So now down to 7 minutes to go here in the half. Lady Blue Comets, the big lead here, 25-2. Senior gets it across the line to Flanders. Flanders all the way back across Spear to the left side, trying to get it underneath there. Nice job by Moro. Gets her hand on it. They're trying to find Peck underneath there to the left side of the rack, and it gets knocked out of bounds by Alshner. It'll be Senior ready to bring it in here for Coffeyville. Senior now gets it in here, finds Malsby. Malsby from 12 foot. She'll knock it down. She's got 4 points in the ball game, all 4 points here. So we get under 7 to go. Here comes Babcock. Loses the hand line. Now bounce pass over to Alshner. Nice job, KB, with a beautiful dime here to Tia Alshner. Tia collecting buckets underneath all game long so far. Back across the Spear. Spear gets it underneath. There's Alshner. Gets a hand on that when it goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Blue Comet basketball. They're going to say it went off of Malsby, and I didn't see it go off of Malsby, but I thought Alshner hit it last, but they said it's off of Malsby, out of bounds to the Blue Comets. All right, Bogle back up the floor now, finds Babcock. Babcock finds Rollins now as they get it across. Now back out to Bogle. Bogle will bring it back to the middle of the floor. 6.5 to go. Babcock top of the key for 3. KB 3 for 3. Corey Babcock knocking it down from 3-point land. 30-4 is the ball game. Flanders now trying to push it up the floor quick. Loses the handle on the way in. Babcock comes out there with the steal. She'll push up along the right side. 2-on-3 basketball. Blue Comets with the numbers. Oh, the defense followed Babcock. Alster stays in the lane. Babcock drops it out to her. And Tia with another bucket. Nice job by the Lady Blue Comets. Back up ahead, here comes Spear. Spear finds Malsby. Malsby and Spear across the timeline, down to 5:45 to go here in the half. Spear, now that's Peck back in the ballgame, finds Senior. Senior back to Peck underneath, and Peck taking it to the rack, and she'll score. Get her first points of the ballgame. Nice job there by Senior. Get the defense to follow her and follows Peck underneath. Peck had to work at the rack to get it against Rachel Jacket, but gets it to go. Throw it underneath here to Alshner. Alshner throwing it back out. Rachel Jacket left wing 3 ball on the way. Back in the iron, no good. Alshner, goes off of her hand, and it's Spear with the rebound. Back on the floor now comes Coffeyville, and there's Jacket getting back in time to knock it away, and it's an out-of-bounds play here for Coffeyville as Michaela Schonifer will check into the ball game now for Rachel Jacket. Also checking in, we're going to get Coons and Stout back into the ball game for the Lady NATOs with 5:15 to play here in the half. 32-6. Blue Comets in command here in this ball game. Oh, and almost gets away from the Coffeyville, but it is Spear picking it up. Yeah, Spear at the half-court line, working against Babcock. Sends it back over here to Stout. Stout, and just a little too far. I'm sorry, Rep, but KB did not get a hand on that one. Okay. Out of bounds to Coffeyville. Coons bringing it in. She'll find Spear. Spear to Stout, top of the key. Stout now finds Senior over to the left side. Senior gives it to Spear. Loses the handle on it. Here's Babcock coming out with a third number steal. Number 3, Babcock stopping about 15-footer off the front of the rim. Can't get it to go. Alston right there for the rebound. It won't go. Out of bounds. Oh, I still think that that looked like it should have been Blue Comet basketball. All right, out of bounds to Coffeyville. Check it into the ball game. Angleton and Thompson as Bogle and Morrow check out. 4:43 left to go here in this first half. It's a 32-6 Lady Blue Comet lead here in Coffeyville today. As Spear brings it across the line over to the left side. She'll drive down. Working against Babcock. Babcock not giving up any room. Spear finds Peck in the lane. Now working the left side. Nice job there by Peck. Puts up a shot. Won't go. Alster fighting for the rebound. It's number 5. She's going to be fouled. And that's going to be on Peck. And that'll be the second one on her. And that's going to put Tia at the line at the other end as they're shooting 1-on-1 now. With 4.5 to play. 4:24 to play in the first half. So as Tia goes to the line. $15 points already, looking for 16, and that one's off the back of the iron there, no good. So running down the rebound is going to be Peck. She'll kick it back across Senior. Senior give it back to Peck here, top of the key. Peck trying to drive the right side of the lane, and Michaela Schonifer going to pick up the foul there. Michaela, you got to keep your feet set, and that's going to put Peck at the line. Michaela would have kept her feet set. She probably would have got that at the foul there from Peck. She moved her feet just a little bit. First one on Michaela, 4:14, as Peck steps to the line. And there she gets it to rattle home. She's got 3 points, does Peck. Second one on the way for her. And that one off the back of the iron. Senior gets the rebound. She'll kick it back out. Oh, there's Taylor Thompson right there for the steal. She'll drop it up here to Babcock. Babcock going 1-on-2. Babcock turn around in the lane. Nice little one-handed turnaround shot there by Corey Babcock. And back on the floor now comes Coffeyville as we get under 4 to go. 34-7. Kicking it down to Coons over to the left side. Coons now trying to bring it back to the middle of the floor. Senior. Back to Spear. Spear. Senior, right wing. Now back to the middle. Stout. Senior looking for some room here, and that's going to be a double dribble call on Senior. 3:41 left to go in the half. 34-7. Lady Blue Comets with the lead here in this first half in Coffeyville this afternoon. As Taylor Thompson ready to bring it in here with KB in the backcourt. She'll have it and come across the timeline. Faced by Senior there. Now right to the middle of the lane. Kick it back out. Thompson. Top of the key. Fake the 3. Driving up in. She's going to find Schonifer. And Michaela's going to be fouled before the shot, so Michaela will go to the line. Nice job underneath there. Is a nice dish there by Taylor Thompson. Michaela Schonifer now at the line. Michaela made the shot too, but they're going to say it was on the floor. We'll call that one on Stout. As Collins is in the ball game as well. And Schonifer at the line is up and good. So Michaela, that's her first points of the ball game. I thought that might have been on Collins, but they called it on Stout. So Michaela Schonifer, second shot on the way. In and good. So Michaela's going to check out here for Shayla Bogle. KB's going to come into the ball game. Still 3.5 to go here into this first half. It's a 36-7 ball game. Lady Blue Comets in control here in this first half. Playing great defense. They've got a lot of assists, a lot of steals going on here today. And Coffeyville has the basketball. They bring it across the line here. It'll be Coons working along to the right side. Finds Senior, goes through her hands. Bounce pass underneath the Collins. Collins works again. Schonifer. Nice job there by Collins. Oh, really? They're going to call Collins. I thought maybe they're going to call a foul on Michaela, but they're going to call Collins with a double dribble. So the Blue Comets get it right back. She made a nice move up under there and called her for a double dribble. So now some pressure here by Coffeyville, but the Blue Comets break the press and send it over to Alster. Now she'll get it back over to the right side. Here's the 3 ball by Bogle from the right wing. Can't get it to go. Comes out here by Senior. And nice job. Thompson knocks it away. And I think that's going to be Coffeyville basketball. So 3 minutes still yet to go here in this first quarter. It's out of bounds. It will be Coffeyville basketball. Senior ready to bring it in. finding Spear. She'll bring it across the timeline here for the NATOs. And Spear driving all the way down the rack. Blocked from behind. Tia Alster said, get that out of my house. Tia pushing up the floor. Going to find Angleton running to the right side. Oh, Brittany knew the defense was coming, and she's going to get the walking call. She tried to get it back. Good job getting back by Coffeyville. They were getting down the floor. She tried to get it back to Alster, who was following the play. One extra step and turned it right back over. So Lady Blue Comets back on the defense. 2:43 left to play here in the half. 36-7, Blue Comets with the lead. Coons, senior. To the top, now back over to Coons here to the right side. Coons being covered there by Brittany Angleton. She'll drop it off here to Spear in this corner. So Spear in the lane. And she's going to get a foul on the shot there. That could be Shayla Bogle on that one. Only the 13th foul on the Lady Blue Comets here in this first half. 2:25 still yet to go. And that is the first one there on Shayla Bogle. Going to the line here is Spear, and she's up and good. Her first points of the game. As Rachel Jacket and Monroe check back into the ball game here for Alster and Taylor Thompson. Second one on the way here for Spear. It's good. 3 for 4 at the line for Coffeyville. That's 36-9. Monroe has it. She brings it across the line over the right side. She's going to run into Spear there. Monroe Jacket in the corner. On the right, now kicks it back out here to Bogle. Bogle will drive in the middle lane, floater in the lane. Off the back of the iron, no good. Out of bounds. Blue Comets, nice try there by Coons, trying to grab that rebound. She knocks it out. So the Blue Comets will have the inbound play here as Bogle will look to bring it in. You got Bogle, Angleton, Schonifer, Jacket, and Rollins on the floor here for the Blue Comets in the lane there. That's catch and shoot by Jacket, won't go. Rebound, Michaela Schonifer takes it right back up and scores. She's got 4 in the ball game. 2 minutes to go here into the first half, 38-9. Here comes Coffeyville trying to get it across Senior. Now into Stout in the middle of the floor. That gets away, and Michaela Schonifer knocks it in the hands of Bogle. Bogle throws it up ahead here, finds Angleton, and it won't roll in for her. And coming out there with the rebound is Coons. Coons across the timeline. Now back to the middle of the floor. Back out here to Senior. Senior trying to get it into Collins, and does. Collins working inside the lane. That one gets knocked away. She tried to throw it back out. Rollins fight for the rebound. Collins and Rollins going after it. Possession arrow to the Lady Blue Comets. 1:35 to go till halftime. Excuse me. I want to say good luck to my Lady Panthers and Panthers today as they move the game times up earlier than normal today, playing right about now. So free ball game out there brought to you by the Chanute Area Chamber of Commerce. That shot is partially blocked by Collins, picked up there by Jacket. Jacket drops off to Bogle. Bogle kicking it back out here to Angleton. Angleton on the right wing finds Bogle once again. Bogle in the lane. She's going to get called with a walk. 1:14 left to go here in the first half. It's 38-9. But Cowley County in town there taking on the Panthers, so good luck to the Panthers today. All right, it is an inbound play coming in for Spear. She'll bring it across the timeline. Now she'll kick it back out to Senior. Back to Spear. Over to the left side. Back to the middle. And now we get down to a minute to go here in the half. Underneath to Collins. Collins going to find an, oh, that's a walk. There you go. Come on. Sorry, Coach, that is. She had a nice backdoor pass play. She was coming right behind the defense. She took 4 steps, Coach. Come on now. That was a beautiful play, but she just took too many steps. All right, so Rollins gets the inbound. 50 seconds to go. Bogle across the line finds Angleton here to the left. Back over to Rollins. Rollins back to Bogle. Bogle working the right side of the lane. Back out of Jacket. Right wing 3 ball on the way for Rachel. In and out for Rachel. Will not go. That's going to be a foul on shot. Oh, no. They're going to call it on Stout. Wow. Well, they are. They are going to call it on Michaela Schonifer there. I thought so. All right. There for a second. I thought they were going to call it on Coffeyville. All right. Up ahead here comes Senior. Senior to the right side. Getting underneath here to Collins. Collins kicks it back out to Coons. Over to Spear to the left. Spear. Bringing it back out on top here as we get down to 25 seconds to go in the half. 38-9. Blue Comets with the lead. As Coons on the left side brings it back to the middle. She's going to get a reach-in foul there by Angleton. That's only the 15th foul on the Lady Blue Comets here in the half. Still 19.4 to go before halftime. So it'll be Coons on the inbound here. Top of the Blue Comet bench. She'll get it into Spear. And they'll look to play for one shot here, I'm sure. Spear dropping off here, and that gets knocked out of bounds. Mike Coons can't handle the pass, so Blue Cows have enough time here with 11.8 to go. And we're going to get a substitution by Coach Fox, as Alshner is going to come into the game. Rollins is going to be in the game. Babcock is going to check out. Schonifer is going to check out. So 11.8 to go. Schonifer checks out. Alshner back in the game. Okay, that's the way we got it. As Babcock brings it in, finds Bogle. Bogle driving right in the lane, puts up the shot. Bounce, won't go home. Bogle gets the rebound, kick it back out. Babcock for three. And I'm going to say she walked with it before the shot, so it will not count anyway. So it will be a 38-9 lead for the Lady Blue Comets here at the end of the first half. So we'll send it back to the studio there in Chanute. We'll take a 3-minute break. We'll come back and have your Community National Bank halftime report. It's coming up at Z95.3. And we're back. Here's halftime. Your Community National Bank halftime report. Lady Blue Comets pretty much dominating the first half. They're up 38-9 here at halftime, and they came out to just smoke around with the bats and haven't really let up at all here tonight against Coffeyville. You can't really, in Coach Gullick's squad, they're fighting out there. They're playing every possession. They haven't given up anything, and they're full of sophomores and a few juniors and a couple of seniors there on Coach Gullick's squad, so they're really working their way back up into building that program back up here. I guess got some growing pains that they're going to have to go through. Lady Blue Comets right here tonight are playing a great game against them so far, and they've had some great plays, but just either some turnovers at the wrong time for the Lady Tornadoes have kind of cost them there on some turnovers here in this first half. The Lady Blue Comets have taken advantage of every opportunity they've had so far in this first half as well. We'll start off with the Blue Comets. We'll start off with the Lady NATOs. They were down 20-2. Only got one bucket there in that first quarter. They were able to get 7 here in the second quarter to go to a 38-9 ball game. They're 0 for 4 at the three-point line. 4 points by Malsby, 3 for Peck, and 2 for Spear. They're 3 for 4 at the charity stripe. 9 rebounds to 13 rebounds for the Lady Blue Comets. They have no assists. Blue Comets have 5. 9 steals for Lady Blue Comets to only 1 steal for the Lady NATOs so far here in this first half. For your Lady Blue Comets, have said they lead at 38-9. They are 1 of 4 at the three-point line. 7 of 12 at the charity stripe, out rebounding them 13-9. 9 steals have turned into a lot of points here for the Lady Blue Comets tonight. Tia Auster leading all scorers with 15. And then we have Corey Babcock. She's got 7. Shayla Bowles got 4. McKenna Schoenfer with 4. You got Molly Rollins with 2. Maddie Craner with 2. Rachel Jackett, she's got 3. And 1 for Brittany Angleton so far here on this first half so far. What a great first half it's been for Lady Blue Comets. And like I said, coming in here after winning the last few games, you got to keep it going here in the SEK. Even though, Coffeyville's down a little bit this year, you still got to win these ball games. You can't let up. You got to take on your practice. You got to get ready to go here because the next 2 games coming up for the Lady Blue Comets, you have Independence at home on Tuesday night. And then we got in Parsons when that is on Friday night. And these are the 2 teams that are right there with the Lady Blue Comets in the SEK. That's kind of crowded up there at top. I bet with that 1 loss, Lady Vikings with 2 losses, Lady Blue Comets with 2 losses in the SEK. And it's just really crowded in. Independence is right there too. So Lady Blue Comets got to get this one, and the next 2 are going to be very, very important as well. And not saying they're all not important, but they are. But these next few games are going to be big for Lady Blue Comets, so you just got to keep rolling on here tonight and working your sets, working your plays, because these are things that Coach Fox is going to try to implement to the girls once we get into those games coming up here next week and then the ones following that. Because we got, next week we got those 2 games, and then we will get 1 more game at home, as it will be Paola at home on Parents' Night, and then we'll finish up the regular season. And we'll do that in Fort Scott on my birthday, February 22nd, in Fort Scott. So that's what we'll be looking forward to wrap up the season. And then we'll find out where we go for SEK, Sub-State, and all that other good stuff. It's going to be a good final part of the season here for the Lady Blue Comets and the Blue Comets. The guys, we're going to talk about them in that game coming up, how important it is for them as well. Because, they're sitting right there with Coffeyville and, Pittsburgh and Blue Comets are all right there. Independence right there, too. So Parsons is right there as well. Coffeyville down a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm thinking Coffeyville Parsons for the guys' side. I tell you, it's kind of crowded in the SEK for the Comets, and a few teams in there up there at the top. So these games are very, very important. You got to get those in here tonight for the guys, just like the girls have got to continue to play well here in this second half. We're about ready for the second half here in about 3 minutes. We'll be ready for that. Back to the studio. It's a 38-9 Lady Blue Comet lead on your Community National Bank halftime report. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Z95.3.
Foul number 32, Molly Roberts. First person.
Hey, we're back here as we start the second half. The Comets in their first possession here as Malsby misses the range jump shot for Coffeyville. Bogle in the lane, kicking out here to Rollins. Rollins driving from the right side, bounce pass back into Alster. Tia puts up the shot, will not go. Bouncing around, finally comes out. It will be Flanders on the rebound. Push up the floor now comes Spear. She'll drop it off here to Flanders here to the left side. And he called a walk on her. She seems a little confused. I may be a little bit there myself, folks. She looks like she just stopped. There was no other movement, and then he called a walk on her. Okay, maybe she shuffled her feet a little bit. Like I said, I'm up a little higher than what he was. There's Bogle. She'll bring it back to Babcock. Now they'll get it across the sideline here to the right side. All the way back to the left to Bogle. Down in the corner now to Alster. Tia driving in the corner. Now finds Babcock inside the free throw line. Puts up the shot. KB gets the bucket, makes it 9 points for KB here in this ball game. As it's a 40-9 lead for the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Coffeyville. Peck trying to drive the right side here, and that one gets taken away by Babcock. KB with her fourth steal. Drop it off down to Bogle underneath. Bogle back out to Rollins, finding Jacket right wing. Rachel for three. Off the side of the iron won't go. Rollins with the rebound, and Molly takes it back up. Can't get it. Bogle with the rebound. A surprise. Oh, there's the foul by Senior. And I didn't hear the whistle there, but it comes down there and Senior commits that foul. That's her second. Shayla Bogle goes to the line. She's 0 for 2. Comets 7 of 12 at the line in that first half. Not till the fourth quarter. I think it's just till the fourth quarter. So that one is up and good. And misses a second. Rebound comes out there by Malsby. And they'll have it back up the floor here as Bogle gets 1 or 2. It's a line right there. So nice drive in here by Malsby. Takes it down in, can't get it to go. Here's Tia with her 6th rebound, and now she'll push up the floor, going coast to coast. Nice little bounce pass, nice dime to KB. Where Babcock gets a dime from Tia Alstner. And we get down to 6 minutes to go. 43-9. Spear. It's back to the middle here to Malsby in the circle. Malsby driving to the left sideline, takes it, blocked by Rachel Jacket. She goes out there with it, and she'll drop it off here to Bogle. And now up the floor now come the Lady Blue Comets. Bogle in the lane, she tries to throw it off, and it gets blocked and knocked off of the rim, down to the hands of Peck. Peck gets it up ahead, Senior. Senior tries to throw it out to Malsby. Alster gets the 7th rebound, kicks it over to the left side. Monroe with a bounce pass, trying to find Babcock. Good job getting back. Malsby steps in and knocks it out, and it's out of bounds to the Lady Blue Comets. Here comes Coons and Stout for the Lady NATOs back into the ball game. 5.5 to go in the third quarter, 43-9. On the inbound here, here's Senior. She makes the steal. She'll try to work here one-on-one against Alster. Tia makes her outdoor shot, and that gets blocked by Tia, a piece of it. And it's Jacket coming down there with it. She'll throw it up ahead here. Babcock at the racket. KB will get the bucket. She's got 6 in this quarter. 45-9, 5:15 to go. And back on the floor now comes the Lady NATOs as they were working around from the left to the right side. Getting underneath here to Stout. Stout back out on top to Coons. Coons, that's a walk. And they turn it right back over to the Lady NATOs. Now 5 minutes to go, 45-9. Checking into the ball game is going to be Brittany Angleton and Taylor Thompson as Jacket and Rollins has a seat for Coach Fox's squad. Bogle on the inbound from Babcock. She'll bring it across the line, find Thompson in the middle of the floor. Gets double teamed, now finds Babcock trailing the play. Babcock with a beautiful dish here to Angleton. Brittany off the side of the iron. Stout with the rebound for the Lady NATO. She'll drop it off to Spear. Spear Senior over to the right side, and that gets knocked away there by Taylor. But Peck picks it up, and Tia Alster blocking that. Oh, come on, ref. That's an all ball. That's a block and a half right there by Tia Alster. Say, get that out of my house. But they're going to call the foul on Tia. That's number 1 on her. 4:38 to go. At the line is Peck for the Lady NATOs. First shot is good. Peck, 4 points in the ball game for Coach Gullick's squad. Second one on the way for her. Is good. All right, so it's Blue Comet basketball, 45-11, 4:35 to go here into the third. Babcock gets it across the line, finds Bogle over to the right side, back out on top here now to Babcock. KB in the lane, driving inside, nice move. Babcock takes a right to him, and KB with 8 points. She's got 15 in the game, 8 points here in this third quarter. Getting down to 4 minutes to go in the half, or in the third quarter, 47-11. Senior push up along the right side, finds Stout. Stout trying to back in. Back out to Senior. Coons now over here to Spear. Spear inside the three-point line on the left wing. Can't get it to go. Alster tries to fight for that rebound, and it's long. And it's Brittany Angleton gets ball still loose. It ends up in the hands of Coons. She'll drop it back out here to Peck. Long jump shot for Peck. Will not go. Coming out there with it is Shayna Bogle. Bogle pushing up ahead here. Nice job running the floor. Corey Babcock. She gets the bucket from Shayna Bogle. So Lady Blue Comets opening it up now to 49-11, 3:40 to go. End of the quarter. Just swinging over to the right side to Spear. Spear. Middle of the floor. Working against Babcock. Yeah, take it to the right side. They go right to left on your radio dial. Find Senior. Senior. There's a steal. Oh, Angleton got a hand on it, but it goes back into the hands there. Coons. Coons gets it back from Senior. They'll send it back here to the left side. Try to get it under. That's too strong, and that's Thompson with the steal. Her pushing up the floor here, right to the middle, inside the free throw line. Drop it off here to Angleton. Angleton. Wow, no call on that one. Stouts comes out of there with the steal. Wow, look like no call. All right, so it is going to be up the floor now. We're going to get we're going to call that one on Babcock. She's going to check out of the ball game. As Mason will check into the game here for the Lady NATOs. You got Flanders in the game as well. So you got Coons, Flanders, Malsby, Mason, and Stout for Coffeyville right now. Oh, that's an offensive foul right there by Flanders. Nice job there. J.C. Lewis in the ball game for Lady Blue Comets. I saw J.C. make a couple of great plays in the JV game before this one. Here comes McKenna Schoenifer in the game here for Alstener as well. We're getting down to 2:47 to go, and it's Blue Comet basketball. As Thompson gets it in here to Bogle. Bogle will bring it across the timeline now, finds Angleton. Angleton back to Bogle. Bogle to the left of the lane. Pulls up her dribble, kicks it back out here to Angleton. Angleton. Bogle gets down in the corner on the left side, faking a three, steps in, back out. So Jacket, left wing, three ball. That is short. Rebound. Oh, my goodness. That is like the cheapest foul I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen some cheap fouls. Gets the Lady Blue Comets. That was a touchy foul right there. Okay, that's going to be J.C. Lewis picking up her first. 2.5 to go back to Coffeyville. 49-11. Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Here's Mason. Bounce pass back to Malsby. Malsby out on top here. Trying to work along the left side lane. Puts up the shot, out the glass, won't go. Stout with the rebound, puts it up, won't go. Bounce around, bounce around, bounce around. Angleton comes out there with it. And we're going to get a whistle on the floor here. And that's going to be against Flanders. That'll be her third for Coffeyville. As Bogle checks out, Moreau right back in the ball game. We get down about 2 minutes to go. It's a 49-11 Lady Blue Comet lead. Moreau driving off here to the right side. Finds Lewis. JC pulls up the dribble back out to Thompson. Thompson to the left side. Taylor. Bounce pass here to Jacket. Jacket. Angleton. That's JC Lewis for three in the corner. JC Lewis for three in the corner. 52-11, 1:35 to go. Here's Coffeyville pushing up the floor. And that's going to be Rollins picking up that foul. She doesn't like it, but she did. Going to pick up her second foul there. On the floor, only the 15th foul on the Lady Blue Comets. Getting down to 1:34 to go here in the third as Mason looking to get it in. Rollins slaps it right back out of bounds. Moreau. She'll knock away them inbound passes. I seen her do three or four solid entrance passes in a game earlier this year. That one goes off of Mosby's legs. On the floor, J.C. Lewis fighting for it. Come on, finally calls a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Blue Comets with 1:28 to go. He let him wrestle with it down on the floor for a second before he called the jump ball call. As Mobro will bring it across the line now for the Blue Comets. Send it over to Angleton to the left. Angleton at the free throw line to Jacket. Jacket back out, J.C. Lewis. Now Rollins in the corner on the right side. Rollins, Jacket. Angleton for three in the right corner. Good. Brittany Angleton for three. 55-11 now, getting down to 1 minute to go here in the third. As Flanders will take her time bringing it across the timeline. 1 minute to go. Third quarter, 55-11. We'll have a continuous clock here in the fourth quarter. As Mason now finds Malsby over to the right side. Malsby trying to drive in. Good job there on the defense by Tater Thompson. Shuts that down before she can turn the corner. Tater all over on the defense. Send it back over here. Flanders launches the three. Side of the iron, no good. Rebound comes out to Angleton. She'll drop it off here to Rollins. Rollins drops it up to Lewis. Lewis, JC in the lane, kicking it back out here. That's a three from JC Lewis. Rachel Jacket dropping it off in the lane to JC Lewis. And JC Lewis gets another three here. Now down to 20 seconds to go as Coffeyville brings it back across the timeline. That one gets knocked away. Brittany Angleton with the steal. Brittany by herself. Oh, having trouble picking it up. Finds JC in the lane, and that's good. JC Lewis in the lane for Brittany Angleton on the assist. 60-11. That's going to be a shot by Molesby here for the end of the quarter. Nope. And it'll be a 60-11 ball game as the Lady Blue Comets hold them to 2 points in that quarter once again. So we'll be back in 1 minute for the fourth quarter coming up. Z95.3. Alrighty, we're back here as we get ready to go for the fourth quarter. And the Lady Blue Comets leading it big right now as it is Spear back in the ball game. Nice. Oh, that was a nice try there. Tried to drop it off there to Flanders. Goes off her hand and out of bounds to the Blue Comets. So as they bring it in, it will be Maddie Craner on the inbound as we got Brianna Wagner in the game. There's Maddie Craner driving right to the lane. She's going to be fouled hard on the way in, and Maddie will go to the line. Kylie Smoot, Makeda Schonifer, Brittany Angleton, Brianna Wagner, and Maddie Craner on the floor for Lady Blue Comets Coach Fox's squad here in the fourth quarter. So Maddie Craner to the line. Maddie's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. She'll step up here in the fourth and knock it down. And that clock rolling down to 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Maddie, back of the iron on that one. Bounce around, comes into the hands here. Peck on the rebound. Maddie's first miss at the line. Up ahead there to try to find Senior. Too strong on the pass. She was ahead of the defense. Too strong on the pass and out of bounds. Blue Comets get it right back. Here comes Wagner on the inbound. She'll find Craner. Maddie pushing across the timeline now. Maddie trying to find her way in. Kicking it off here to Angleton. J.C. Lewis. Back out now to Craner. Craner trying to drive from the right side. Maddie taking it in off the rack. Rolls off the rim. Can't get it to go. Schonifer fight for the rebound. Does come out with it. Kicking it back out now to Smoot. She'll find J.C. Lewis and Lady Blue Comets to set him up again. And that's too high there for Brianna Wagner, out of bounds. Back to Coffeyville. So back up the floor now comes Spear. We get down to 6 minutes to go in this one. The Comets going to go to 9-7 on the year. Get another big win here. 7-2 on the SEK. Nice drive there by Spear. Too high off the glass, though. And Smoot tries to get a hold of it and out of bounds. It'll stay with Coffeyville. As Indy comes up next, and Indy's right there, right behind the Lady Blue Comets in this SEK, sitting there behind Parsons and Labette. It's kind of crowded up here at the top, so a good win here today. And then got to see if we can get those Lady Bulldogs at our house on Tuesday. Not going to be easy to do. There's Spear trying to drive to the lane. Nice move by Scoop Shot. Doesn't go. She's fouled on the way in. And Spear will go to the line. She's 2 for 2 at the line tonight. We're down to 5.5 to go. See who they call that one on. Well, that's going to be on Brianna Wagner, her first. So at the line, Spear, up and good. So one more shot here coming for Spears. That clock is rolling down to 5 minutes to go before the end of this one. And second one for Spears, good. 4 for 4 at the line tonight, all 4 of her points at the line. All right, so it'll be Wagner across the line here for Blue Cows to find a Kylie Smoot here in the corner. And up underneath there to Shonifer. Shonifer, well, she took a good bumping from behind there by Collins, but no call. And we don't have a ref or anybody tall enough on the floor as the ball is stuck on the rack up there. Hey, can we get another basketball out there? He's going to tell me we only got one basketball on the whole floor? What? Come on, man. And oh, that's nice. The ref can't even get it dislodged. Give it another shot there, ref. What you got? Come on, ref. Ah, that's nice. That's awesome. Give him a golf clap. All right, here we go. How you missed that? I don't know how you missed that. Maybe that's why he's a ref and doesn't play ball anymore. I don't know. All right, out of bounds play. Blue Comets from the far end of 4.5 to go. 61-13 lead for the Lady Blue Comets here today. All right, as I said, 9-7 on the year is what they'll end up here. 7-2 in the SEK. And, man, tell you, good job there as they get it in here to Shonifer. Shonifer in the lane, kicks back out. J.C. Lewis for 3. Oh, off the side of her arm. There's a nice rebound by Kylie Smoot. And she puts it back in and scores. She gets on the board here today as well. 4 minutes to play, 63-13. Here's Spear back across the line, working against Lewis. Now sending it over to the left side, finds Malsby. Malsby trying to get it underneath there. Collins. She gets quick triple team. Oh, not expecting a pass there, Flanders, but she does pick it up back to Malsby, right side. Malsby driving in at the lane. Malsby puts up the shot and knocks it down. She's got 6 points in the ball game for Coffeyville. Here comes Lewis up the floor. Wow, I mean, Maddie Craner, she gets taken out by Flanders. Flanders going for the ball. Nothing rough right there, but and if that's on her, that's going to be number 5, I do believe. And it is. Flanders checks out of the ball game. 2 rebounds, no points. Back in the ball game comes Coons as we get down to 3:15 to go in the game. Inbound to Craner and Maddie, middle of the floor. Sends it over to Lewis. Lewis underneath here to Shonifer. Shonifer turn around, jumper off the glass. Nice job, McKenna. McKenna's got 6 points. Taking it right to Collins. And so back on the floor now comes Coons. She'll drop it off to Malsby. Malsby, left side. Sends it back over to the right underneath there. A nice move as they get under to Stout. She'll find some room and get her first bucket. So here comes Brianna Wagner. Dropping it off to Smoot here on the right side. Smoot. Craner, top of the key. Maddie trying to drive the right side in amongst the defense, and she'll get the hoop and a harm. Nice job, Maddie. Taking it in and getting the bucket. Salway in the ball game here, and that may be on her as Maddie Craner gets the bucket. They're going to call that on Stout, number 32. That's number 3 on her. As Malsby checks out, into the ball game comes number 15, Davis. As Maddie Craner back in the line, shooting 2. She's 3 for 4 at the line tonight. And, oh, sorry, on the back half, can't get it to go. Rebound Salway. She'll push up ahead here to Davis. Davis kicks it to Coons. We get under 2 to go. 67-17, Lady Blue Comets with the lead. Back out to Salway over to the right side. Covered there by J.C. Lewis all over. Now send it back out. There's a steal by Kylie Smoot. And Kylie drops it up ahead here to, Kylie still got it. Now she'll kick it out here. Wagner for three on the right side. It goes off the rim. Brianna running down her own rebound. She'll send it back out here. Now find Craner. They'll go back over to J.C. Lewis left side for three. Off the rim won't go. Collins with the rebound. She'll kick it back to Coons. 1:25 to play. Coons finds Stout. Stout, Salway gets away from her. Coons picks up the loose ball. Now covered up by Smoot. Salway getting underneath there, and that's going to be, I guess they're going to call that on Michaela as they try to get it underneath there to Collins and trying to back her in. And that'll be the 18th foul. That's number 3 on Makeda Shonifer as Collins goes to the line. Trying to get her first points of the night here for Coffeyville. As we get under a minute to go, 67-17. First shot on the way here by Collins, trying to get a line violation or something. All right, there we go. Oh, it won't go. And they're going to say no good on the shot. She'll get one more here. They do call a lane violation on her. The Blue Comets. Collins, second one. On the way. He's off the front of the rim, no good. Maddie Craner can't get the rebound. Out of bounds play. For Coffeyville. 18 seconds to play. On the inbound, Davis. Coons out on top. Back to Davis to the right side. And the Blue Comets are going to get this one here as they find Collins. Trying to drive down in. Collins takes it in. They can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. Puts it right back up. Still won't go. There's Salway with the shot. It won't go. Shonifer with the rebound. Now they're fighting for it. Shonifer on the floor. And the Lady Blue Comets get the win. 67-17 tonight here this afternoon over Coffeyville here in Coffeyville this afternoon. Big win by the Lady Blue Comets. As I said, they now go to 9-7 on the year, 7-2 in the SEK. Coffeyville drops to 1-14 on the year.